Okie dokie. So I've done a few repairs here, put a couple of pieces of sponge in there and glued this up. It's still a little tacky, but that's okay. I sprayed glue in here yesterday, unless it's set overnight. The reason I've done that is there's a metal bar in here that you attach this to with hog rings, and I have some hog ring pliers. The underneath now, this is excellent. This is really nice and firm now. That's going to be really good. So the biggest trick I've got now is to get this in the right position and hog ring it. Now I do have special hog ring pliers. They have like a groove in here, and then get your hog ring. And just a word of warning here, I have never done this before. So that, I'm assuming, is how you hold it in there. Then the trick is going to be, I don't know how I'm going to do this, to get that. I'm going to try and get it on the central. Oh boy. And there's the bar there. Alright, so, if you can't see this, I'm sorry. There's not much. Hang on, let me get another light on here, and maybe that'll help. Oh, that's brighter. So, this rod is, hello rod, it's way down, so I'm figuring if I can get this, cool, push that down and give it a squeeze. And I missed. Okay. So let's try that again, shall we, children? Wow, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Oh, maybe if I put it through there to start with. As I said, I've never done this before, so don't laugh at me, because I'm a fool. Push it down and give it a squeeze. Did I get it? I got it. Hey, how about that? I got one. All right, let's try one more. Just for shits and giggles. And yeah, you know, Pittsburgh, you know where I got these. Mr. Arbor Freight. So, what I got to do now is try and get that through there. Actually, let's turn that around that way. Gives me a bit more to poke through. And then you really seem to have to push down really hard and give it a squeeze. And I missed again. All right. Well, you get the idea. I'm just going to have to... And I've only got these 3 hog rings that I took out, so I'm going to have to keep undoing them and do it again. So back in a minute to attach the rest of the cover once I've got these 3 hog rings in. Right, I got those done. It certainly appears that the best way to do it is to have out of the hog ring one side, have a fair piece sticking out, and then push that through here, and then really push down hard and clamp it over. But hey, I'm no expert. I'm sure there's an easier trick. Next thing to do is to get this cover on, but what you got to do is make sure you get these lined up with these, okay, because then they stick in nice and easy. And make sure that sits down in there, then just roll this onto there, push it down. Let's check the other side. Same thing. Have to push it over a little bit. Just want to make sure you get it biting on that. There we go. Not the easiest of things to do, but you get there. You push it down and in. You know, just like it was a girl. I'm getting there. And smooth it out a bit. This, of course, will... You've got that piece that's got to go through there. Now let's move this around and fold this over. It's all a bit of jiggery pokery, as they say. Stretch it all out. Let's just get that over and then we'll get it tucked underneath. Okay, now we're gonna pull this down. Just like this. There we go. We're getting there. Just requires a little bit of tugging. And once we get it on the frame, then this will pull it even tighter. This is just the initial fitting. Okay, so that is, I want to say, loosely fitted, because it's all got to be pulled in. And that, of course, will get pulled back. Looking pretty good, not perfect, I must admit. The one I did on the Chevrolet was better, but let's get it on the frame and we'll see. The only issue I have with this particular seat is that these two pieces, that goes up there, and these two pieces go around and they're meant to hook together, pull in. Well, they've got it wrong, you see. These should hook into each other. But of course, if they hook into each other, one's not right. So I've got to decide what I'm going to do to rectify that problem. Am I going to take one off and, well, I can't stitch it. Well, I suppose I could, but I'm not going to. I could staple it. Or do I try and hook it some other way? I haven't decided yet. We'll see, because I need to pull that tight. So I might just use a different method. I mean, you're never going to see it. But I want to get as much tension on this as I can, so that it looks as purdy as I can make it. Now I do have to put a hole in here, in the side. You may ask why. Well, there's the handle goes there. Remember, I took it off. Alright, so next thing to do is to get this and put it on the frame. And that's going to be fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. I've already got it dirty. Okay, so let's get the frame and start fitting it to the frame, cutting and snipping wherever I have to. Okay, so this is how we get the base back on. You have to attach the foamy bit, the seat base, to the frame first, and then we can put in the rest of the frame. But you have to get the seat cover through here, and this is a T45. Oh, crikey. Damn, that's tight. Excuse me a second. I need to get something a little longer. That's what my wife said last night, damn it. I said, never mind the length, feel the width. Let's see if this works. Wow, that really is fucking tight. You know what? I might even get my impact on this. Wow. Man, oh man, that is tight. God damn it. Of course, the way I'm doing it's probably not the best. I wonder, let's try this. See if we can do it like this way. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let me take off that extension, those never help. Oh, screamy little brats. Now maybe I can get some. There you go. Oh, I'll tell you, that fucker is tight. Talking of screaming little brats, what about when you guys grew up? When I grew up, boys never screamed. That's a girl thing. And girls only screamed if they were really in danger. Reason for that is, don't cry wolf. If they just kept screaming, then when they really needed our help, they wouldn't get it. Pity that doesn't apply these days. Parents seem to allow their children to scream and scream. Oh, they're just having fun. Well, maybe they are, but come that day when it isn't fun, they're ignored. And that could be catastrophic, to say the least, for that child. Wow. Now what I got to do is feed it through. That's going to be fun. So you're probably getting rather a strange view at the moment, but there you go. Trying not to make this seat any dirtier than it already is. And okay, so let's see what I can do here. Got caught there. Okay, now this has come down here, just like that, and there is a hole. I am a mole and I live in a hole. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm sorry, it's a bad song. I'll pull this through while I'm doing this. Whilst. Okay, that should now come through. Come on. What I want to do is get it in the hole, and I really would like to. Come on. I'll tell you what, guys, you're going to have to struggle doing this, as I am struggling. Come on. Wow, I have to put some tension on this mofo. There we go. Dar we blow, dar she blows. That was the easy part. Now I've got to get that screw back in. Oh, wow. Now maybe getting it this way, I can now put some pressure on it. Gotta put the pressure on. Well, I can, but okay, let me struggle with this. I'll be back. All right, handle is now fitted on the side. You just kind of have to line it up and then get your blade out and just cut through. And then I had to tap this on with a hammer to get it on far enough so the screw would bite. The fitment is not too bad. I say not too bad considering I didn't renew the sponge. So I'm quite pleased with that. You know, the replacements are never going to be that good. And yes, those sharp-eyed have noticed that the pattern is different, but they didn't have the pattern I wanted, so I said, I don't give a damn, it's a work truck. So now let's flip her over. Now under here, you have to pull these pieces and get them tucked on, and don't just rest them on, you've got to give them a squeeze so that they kind of click into place. That way they hold. Next thing to do is to get the frame and get the frame on. Gotta get a frame on. Okay. Job is done. Perfection? Maybe not. Good? Yeah. I greased up these runners. In fact, I washed these in my parts washer greased them all up, and now they're working a lot better. This mechanism here really is not very satisfactory, but it seems to be working okay, but you really do have to pull up hard on it. In order to clean these, and when I put them back on, I took this off. I just unhooked it from one of the ends. It's quite easy to do. You'll be able to figure that out. You just squeeze it and slide the spring out and then unhook it. Reason I did that, it was just easier to put everything back rather than trying to handle two pieces at once. I also took this belt off here purely because, again, it was a bloody nuisance flipping, flopping, flapping around. All right, that is it. Let's turn her over. What did I just drop on the floor? God knows. I'm sure I'll find out. That'll be something I need. A couple of little creases, they'll come out. This belt here, this is just the center one. Nothing to do with anything else. Put it in there out of the bloody way. And there she is, done. Got a little bit grubby there. We'll clean that up before I put it in. And well, that's it, folks. Now all you need to do is clean up in the truck, bolt her back down again, not forgetting these bloody pain in the ass bolts here. This one here and this one here. Real pain in the ass they are. But we will get there and we will do it. I'm just going to tuck that up there for the moment. That way it doesn't fall and get in my way when I'm trying to put this back in. All right, that's it. Hope you enjoy the video, as they always do, or I always have to do. And I'm still not quite sure what success, what purpose it serves. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe, yes. Like, it's up to you. Comment, yeah, if you want to. Why not? You could say, gosh, Gary, you're wonderful. No, that'd be a great comment. All right. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope's it useful to you, especially if you're a Ram driver. And we'll see you on the next video. It could be Jaguar, it could be Ford, it could be anything. Who knows? The oyster is my world. All right. Thanks very much, guys and girls. Oh, especially you girls. Love you all. Bye-bye. You weren't getting off that light. Now get out in that garage and do some shit.